Hey, I'm Tim McMahon, host of 401 Nosh, and I'm celebrating Jeep Fest by creating Jeep-themed cookies with Lauren, owner of Laurelea's Sweets. Let's hop into the kitchen and sink our teeth into Jeep.
Hi, I'm Lauren Dupler with Laurelea Sweet Treats. I am making royal icing here so we can decorate some cookies together. So we're almost to outlining consistency. I like to keep it thick, but not too thick. That way we can easily pipe it together. So this is a good piping consistency for outlining. It's nice and thick, but still pliable. So when I first started out, I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and I found what they did was, well, it was like a good base and good starting place. It wasn't what necessarily worked best for me. So just over the years, I have altered my techniques, and I found what works best.
So do people reach out to you and they're like, hey, can we do this design? And how does that process work?
So I typically try to stay away from characters or something that has a copyright, just for copyright laws. But I have never been faced with a cookie set that I haven't been able to execute. If I've never done it before, I research it and I go out and make it bigger and better than I can typically find. Half the time I don't know what I'm doing until I'm actually doing the cookies. I'm not one of those planners where I sit down and detail all the cookies. So if you ask me for a mock-up design, you're not going to see the cookies until you actually have them in your hands. So on this cookie, I already have my design drawn on here. That way we can have a guide and we can go ahead to the next steps. So I'm going to actually start by outlining. So now that I have it outlined and this up here has dried a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and fill this in. And I've got that thicker icing that I'm using, and this will avoid craters. And a crater is when you have these smaller details and you get a crack in your icing, and we want to avoid that. We want to have nice, smooth details.
You can find Laurelea's Sweet Treats all over social media, as well as businesses like the Flying Joe and downtown at the Toledo Night Market. This one, okay, we're gonna go with this one this time. I already got a bite here, let's try this one.